What's up? It's your boy Carcino. Let's talk about it. My goodness. I'm thinking like, something new happened. Um, what is it, Fox Soul or whatever? Monique and her husband Sydney sits down, do an interview with this lady, virtual. And in the interview, they're basically talking about her former agent and all of these different things. I was repping Monique at the time, and how all these people apologized to Monique and Monique this and Monique that. Now, I'm not gonna say Monique was 100% incorrect. The way she was handling it at the time, I didn't agree with the method and how she chose to handle it. But she was right about a lot of factors. You know. Now, Monique is still talking about Oprah. Oprah Winfrey. She's talking about Tyler Perry. She's talking about Lee Daniels. And I'm like, why is she still talking about the same people? I'm thinking, like, did they do something new? Like how did we get back here? Like, I'm thinking this conversation is going to provide, like, some new information or new something. And it's basically the same thing she was regurgitating the first time around. So I guess it just needed a reboot. So it always baffles me how people always fall for the banana in the tailpipe and be like, oh, so and so and them, they doing this and they doing that, yeah, they coming up, yeah, it's gonna be dope, man, so and so. Next thing you know, because they just heard word of mouth, and then when so and so get there, they ain't all that. They ain't all that at all. But Monique was the good. She was funny. She's comedy. She's talented, multifacets. You saw it in Precious. You saw the depth she was willing to go. They did Blackbird, so a film that everyone needs to see. So they've done some good things, her and her husband, but I don't know his motive the majority of the time when he's conducting business. I don't really understand his motive. Uh, you know, wow, it's really weird behavior going on over here. Um, I just don't understand it. I really don't. This has been a dismal month. But for Monique, it's like her and her husband doing an interview about what, a year later, and you're bringing up the same subject over and over and over and over again. Why? I'm not saying they don't have the right to say what they're saying, but I'm like, here you go, you bringing up Tyler Perry. Other people are making moves. Is they finna still complain about not making moves? Is that what we finna do now? Let's just sit around and complain about what we're not doing? Anybody can do that. It's just ridiculous. Why are we sitting around complaining about not making moves? To me, it makes zero sense. I think overall, we're just People are what they call hustling backwards. That's what this is. This is a hustle backwards situation. Now, if you look at the situation, everybody blames her husband Sydney for everything that's gone wrong in her life when that's her husband. She married him. So does he has her best interests at stake when she's doing business with people? Because it's not like she just can't get along with like white producers or white. She can't get along with anybody. That's what we're starting to see. She's not a get along type person. So, I mean, I wish her the best, but I don't see this changing. You know what I'm saying? I don't see this turning into something that would appease anyone else in the industry. I don't see this turning into an event where others will say, hey, this is kind of intriguing. Let me get involved. I don't see that. I see this as a one-off. I see this as a bad situation. This is a bad mix. And when you have a bad mix in place, you're going to have bad results. Monique started out and she started clashing with other female comedians, for no reason. Back when she was at her height, there were female comedians that couldn't get along with Monique. And they tried. They didn't even know they had a problem with her, but it was her attitude. You have problems on the set. And this is all with African American people. This is not with normally when people talk about discrimination, they talk about discrimination on the other side. She was talking about discrimination, period. Basically with everybody. I've never seen an Oscar winner derail so fast after winning an Oscar. Cuba won an Oscar. He continuously made movies. Jamie won an Oscar. He continuously made movies. I've never seen such a drop off from a black female winning an Oscar for her performance. And going down this rate. To me, it's shocking. More than anything, it's shocking. Because I never would have assumed it. It's one of those situations you look at and go, wow, I can't believe, this actually happened. But you live and you learn. So you got to go from there and go from the gut sometimes. But I know it's a lot of people that's on Monique's side and talk about blackball, and hey, I'm on it. I'm with it. I understand it more than anybody. So on that note, it's your boy Carcino. I'm out. Y'all stay blessed. And don't forget to like the video. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. All those wonderful things. And if you want to support the page, my Cash App is Carceno, Karceno. Be blessed.